Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone. Boom!
Live from the Raising Cane studio, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Yo! Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yours threw me off.
Mine?
Or was it you?
Yeah, I was kind of quick.
Yeah.
It was very quick. It
I
was
didn't
not
let-
a waterfall.
Did not let Jake's
No, it was not a waterfall.
Didn't give it time to breathe.
It's all right.
I
It's
tried
all right.
to hold it out again.
I was excited.
It's all right. Hello.
Hey, everybody. How you doing? Good
What's
morning.
up? How we doing? How we living?
Happy Monday. Maybe not so happy Monday. I don't know.
Feel like I lost an hour of time. Can't get that back. Anywho's.
Lost some games.
Well, it happened Saturday or Sunday night. So it wasn't last night that you lost the hour.
Well, I lost
So you
it.
should be fully rested.
No, that's, you know what? That ain't true. Still dark out. Anyways.
It was a weekend full of losing things, including an hour.
Yeah, exactly.
And I didn't. I completely forgot about it.
I didn't.
I was like, man, why are my kids sleeping so late today? Which they don't sleep late. They slept till like 8. And I was like, man, this is weird for them.
Are they sick?
Are they
What's going on
sick?
here?
I need to get the thermometer out. Nope. Then I realized, and I went to the kitchen, and I looked at the oven, and the clock was wrong.
Gotcha.
So that's how I figured it out.
Got you.
And I remember you actually told us that. You broke news to me last week that it was coming.
I did.
Then I texted Lacey. She was on a little girl's trip, and I was like, hey, time's changed. She was like, really? Nobody knew. Nobody knew. They didn't prep us.
Nobody knew. It's okay. Jake, Flynn, Alondra, Tate, all here with you on this Monday morning. An hour forward. Monday
What?
morning. An hour forward. Spring forward.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sprung.
Yeah, that happened. Not a great weekend sports-wise. Let's do this because I know the next segment is going to be a lot about losing, a lot of L's for the Tigers and a lot of sports. So let's talk about maybe some good things before
Positive?
we do that. Like one positive thing from the weekend.
Oh wow! I had a fantastic weekend. I
Okay.
mean, besides like watching and reading and hearing about LSU athletics this weekend, we had a fantastic week. It was a weekend full of just hanging out with the kids. A lot of playing outside until the rains came. We did a lot of outside stuff though. Tuzette, my second born, she decided late. She's a late ad Friday. We're gonna join the softball team.
Yes.
So
On Friday
Friday.
Love that.
First game Saturday morning,
with Lacey
11:30.
out of town.
Lacey out of town,
That's
right?
awesome.
Cool.
So first game Saturday morning, 11:30. 3 for 3. Not a big deal.
No big deal.
Okay.
Not a big deal.
Where they got her in the field.
I mean, granted, if you hit the ball, you get on base.
Right. What is this?
Pretty much.
Sounds like 3 hits.
No,
Or
it's
coach
coach's
pitch.
pitch.
Okay.
It's coach pitch, but like if you hit it like with any thump, there's not many completed throws out there.
Right.
So if you hit it to the left side of the
A lot
field,
of
you're
errors.
getting a lot of errors.
Yeah.
If you hit it to the pitcher or the right side of the field, you got a chance of getting out. But if you pull it, you're a pull hitter.
Yeah.
Which
Me.
apparently she is.
Yeah.
Third time swinging
That's
a bat.
power. She got power in her bat.
But she killed it, crushed it, had a great time.
This makes
She's
me
on
so happy.
the Ruby Rockets,
That's a great name.
Okay.
not to be confused with Red.
No.
Nope. Ruby.
Ruby
Rockets.
Rockets. I know I had to think about it every time. I was like, let's go Ruby Rockets.
All right.
So we're crushing it.
All right, good.
Let's see. Okay, this first baseball game. Good. It's good. All good, man. A lot of playing outside.
Yeah.
A lot of outside time.
Yeah, we got outside Saturday. Saturday was fun. Baseball games. Sunday, not as much.
Yeah.
You know, drove to Zachary. Had to be there for 8. So left the house at like 7:15. As soon as we pull into the Zachary parking lot, because I don't live close to Zachary. I live like as far away as you possibly can.
Sure.
And they say game's going to be pushed back till 11. So in the parking lot at 8, games. Okay, well, 2 hours. Got to find something to do. There's a Waffle House in Zachary. We'll go hang out. About to make that move, and then at 8:30, they're like, no, actually, everything's canceled. So
Sounds exhausting.
we're in the car for a while. No baseball.
Sounds exhausting.
Yeah.
I'm really good with our Healing Place League. Got a practice, got a game. That's about it. Same place every week.
Memphis was in Port Allen. Hudson was in Zachary. Yeah, so divide and conquer this weekend.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Alondra, weekend?
So Friday I dropped the puck at the Zydeco.
that's right.
Oh, it's right.
Before Marlar. They
Before
brought the stars
Marler.
in first.
Right. They had me and Brittany do it, warm the crowd up before
right.
they had Chris do it.
Yep.
I heard he got booed when he was out there.
Obviously.
So I got a bunch of woos. I don't know.
Not a big deal.
Yeah. This pollen is trying to take me out, but I'm not letting it. So if you see me wiping tears over here, I'm not crying because of
Okay.
baseball. It's just like this eye won't stop watering.
I got you. I got
I
you.
a
feel
mental
like a
thing. You
toy
can beat
poodle.
it.
Oh, absolutely.
You can beat anything.
Yeah, I can.
Power of the mind.
Yeah, that's why pollen ain't got nothing on me.
There you go. There you go.
How tiny pollen is.
Yeah.
Kidding me?
Also,
Little
if
bitty
y'all
old
remember,
pollen. Little bitty old
Tay, Matt got back on his shout hill, like he's dying on the
Oh,
hill with
yeah.
shout bean. And because, Cassie was going to a wedding on Friday, she texted us, no shout was played at the wedding on Friday.
She said within the first hour.
I think she would have texted us and said, hey,
Yeah,
shout.
hey, it
You
got
flipped me
played.
on Friday though.
I flipped you.
You did.
How'd I
I was with these two. Well, it was actually something Musso brought up.
Yep.
I had just walked into the building and Flynn was fired up about it, told me it was a debate. And Musso pointed out top 5 wedding movie of all time, Wedding Crashers.
But it's a
opening
remix.
montage.
It's a remix
shout.
of shout.
It's shout though.
I did bring
gotta
that
give
argument
Matt-
up on air last week on Friday, and they had nothing.
I gotta
They
give it.
had
I'll
this
give it to you.
remix BS argument they had.
it's
I don't
shout.
know.
Terrible.
She said in the first hour, and yeah, that's not a first hour.
And guess
song.
what?
It's a
Yeah was
closer.
played.
Yeah.
No, it's not a closer.
Definitely not a closer. Middle reliever at best.
It's not the final song. It's like the peak. It's like when a movie peaks, it builds up, boom, and then you got then it closes out afterwards. It's the peak. We don't need to get back into it because
No, we don't. No, we don't. We definitely don't.
No.
Taylor, how was the weekend?
It was good. I didn't have to good canceled baseball games or fight any pollen. But guys, I feel like I could. I'm a delivery room nurse now. I learned so much about babies on Saturday.
Good for you.
We got there at Women's Hospital at like 8:30.
Yep.
Wasn't done till 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yep.
I mean, we had a full
That
on.
sounds terrible.
That's a biggie.
Oh yeah.
What did you go for?
That's a full day of school.
Learn about
If,
babies.
if I knew the name of it, I would tell you. Think of
Lamaze?
it like a learning. No, because we didn't have to take
It's like
any
breathing.
classes. Think of no, we didn't do any of that.
Okay. What they do in the movies?
Kind of like a baby
Did
seminar
they give
thing.
y'all fake
Tell me-
babies?
No.
Oh, okay.
Tell
I had
me
to put
one
on
thing.
a pregnancy belly though.
Tell
You
me
do
one
that.
thing you know about babies now that you didn't on Friday.
Every baby is different, Matt.
Oh.
and
You didn't know
unique.
that?
Wow.
Okay.
Good.
Not all of them are the same. There's no playbook for this thing.
Could have asked me
Okay.
that on Friday. I'd have told you that.
Lot of brochures, big brochure people over there.
Okay.
They said take our brochure, scan our QR code, you can learn even more. I mean, that
Pressure
was
people.
You can learn even more.
that was thrown at me a lot
I gotta tell
on
you,
Saturday.
is there anything more overrated than a brochure? My brochure is trash can
Shout.
fodder.
Yeah, does anybody read them?
It immediately things immediately go in the trash.
So I'm guessing my high doesn't pass those out.
We have
you did.
we have a product info page, but it's not like it's very specific people we give it to. But yeah, we do, and I'm sure it goes in the trash. But you got to have it because 1 out of 50 people is going to look at it.
And you just got to get that one.
Yeah.
Did y'all flood this weekend?
Whoa.
No.
My street flooded.
It was
Our lake in the
Bad.
backyard came up about as high as it ever has.
I was like in knee deep water Saturday night
yeah.
trying to move cars. And
While
stuff.
we were passing to the game that was going to get canceled,
like knocking, banging on my neighbor's door. Move your car
around your we passed walk-ons, the original walk-ons, and
Yeah.
Hudson goes, that's walk-ons lake, because it was that bad. And then as we got closer to where you live,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is real bad.
Yeah.
So like getting closer to where you live, I was like, there's no way we're playing baseball. So I can imagine you had some.
I was in
some
deep water. Yeah.
Apparently, a thing came out yesterday. A lot of people had trouble getting to the game. So, like, if you were watching the game
streets
yesterday,
were
like
what game?
baseball game.
Yeah, the team did as well.
They weren't there either. They were flooded in also, but.
For real.
I mean, the front of my street flooded, but like where we're at, we have like 3 entrances to like get to my house. So.
All right, Jordan. Whoa.
Can't hide it.
No, guys. One of them is called
3 entrances to your home.
No, I'll tell you this.
One.
One of them, the entrance is by an AutoZone. The other splits.
Well, it is Walker.
The other splits. You got a McDonald's
nice
on one side, a Burger King on the other. And then the other's by the high school.
Oh,
so
you
not
Tay-Tay
flashy
Lula.
entrances.
That's
but
why Tay-Tay
entrances
picked
nonetheless.
the neighborhood, because he has a Burger King and a McDonald's right there.
right.
They're not
And
close.
AutoZone.
That's the furthest like entrance.
Okay. All right. Well,
Must be nice.
King had it.
Got an AutoZone.
Were you
right
going
at
down the
end, Matt.
walking path to the auto?
No.
Yeah, seriously.
No.
It's this walking area thing.
It was so weird.
He was
the way
trying
you
to,
said it.
yeah, it was weird.
So weird.
Dead giveaway.
All right.
It's
Well,
walking path that we use our golf carts on.
that was the good stuff.
Was it?
Better than what we're going to talk about when we come back.
Oh boy, what happened?
I'll tell you. On the other side,
I'm not ready.
OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to gcopnet.com. Gulf Coast Office Products, your leader in office solutions here in the Gulf South. Once you go to the website, you'll kind of see exactly what I'm talking about. If you're engineering firm, law firm, university, bank, anybody that needs a document and you need it when you need it, it's the go-to. It's the only answer, because you're going to speak to the person that's going to be able to help you if you have any trouble. If anything pops up, you're going to call the number, and that person is going to make sure that it gets taken care of. So you don't get that anywhere else, certainly not with the size of GCOP, right? They can be able to handle anything you have. So whether you're official with LSU, the Saints, the Pelicans, the Raging Cajuns, the Tigers, go to gcopnet.com.
That's right. Gulf Coast Office Product. Louisiana's leader in office technology. So it doesn't matter if you have a 1-person office, 10-person office, 10,000-person office. It does not matter. Talk to the best. Talk to the people that can go in there, put those printers, copiers, scanners, and also their managed IT services. But the best part is, if something goes down, they have an award-winning service team that'll get you back up and running immediately. Go to gcopnet.com.
Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn. Presented by Bayou Automotive.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane studio. Unfortunately, we got to go ahead and get it started.
It's time to get glowing. Courtesy of GoFlow IV Spa, where hydration, vitamins, and a summer-ready glow are always on tap. Now, for starters.
All right, well, we are excited about GoFlowIV.com. GoFlowIV.com, GEAUX, FlowIV.com. That's the good part of getting it started, because, well, if you're feeling a little under the weather, if you want to maybe get a little bit more hydrated, maybe you just want a little more pep in your step, you go see them over at GoFlowIV.com. If you're in Baton Rouge, go see them off Jefferson Highway today, GoFlowIV.com.
That's right. Being healthy makes me happy.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what's going to happen over at GoFlow. So, a little lack of sunshine, a lot of losses this weekend. Well, get a little happy back. Go get you an IV infused with all the vitamins, all the good stuff. GoFlow IV right there. Jefferson Highway. Go set you up a membership. Be in and out your first time in about 30, 45 minutes. They make the process really, really easy. And, seriously, promise you you're going to feel better immediately. So go check it out. Go get hydrated. Go get vitamized right there. GoFlow IV.
All right, let's go ahead and rip the Band-Aid off. Not a banner weekend for your LSU Fighting Tigers. Baseball loses.
But just like one sport, though, right?
No.
Just two?
Nope. You ready?
3?
No, you need to sit down for this one.
Oh, boy.
Baseball loses 2 of 3 to Sacramento State. Men's basketball loses a hard-fought battle, multiple overtime against Texas A&M. Women's basketball loses again to South Carolina for the 19th straight time. Softball gets swept by number 1 Tennessee. Gymnastics loses on the road against number 4 Florida.
You done?
Outside of that, Miss Lincoln, how was the play?
I'd say LSU gymnastics is probably the one positive takeaway from this weekend.
Even beach volleyball lost 2 of 3, if I'm not mistaken. No, they lost 3 of 4, actually. They lost to number 1 Stanford, actually close. They lost to number 10 Cal. They beat number 18 Washington and lost to number 3 USC. So,
I mean, that's a tough weekend.
yeah.
That's about as. I mean, when it comes to LSU athletics, that's as bad as it ever gets. That's as bad as I can ever remember.
Baseball scratching 1 win saved an 0 for basically, and beach volleyball got 1 win in 4 matches.
We did get that 1 win versus the Hornets.
So we're going to start with baseball. That's obviously that's the biggie here. Because, look, for women's basketball, Coach Mulkey, she tells us every single year, the SEC tournament and the goal. And, look, did they want to beat South Carolina? Absolutely they did. And it's another hard-fought battle against that team, and they can't figure them out. And they got to cut that because they got the NCAA tournament coming up. For men's basketball, you don't expect a lot. It was a good fight against a much better team. You brought them to multiple overtime. You couldn't find a way. Even beach volleyball, you played really good teams. Every team you played was ranked. Softball played the number 1 team in the country on the road. So, like, those things, I don't want to say they're expected, but you can handle those. You can make it make sense for those. For baseball, you can't because they played a bad baseball team, at least as far as the record. Now, they were scrappy. They fought after getting their butts kicked on Friday 15-4. They came back and they beat LSU 5-4 on Saturday and 6-1 last night. Baseball's got some trouble. Baseball's got some issues. Mm-hmm. When you lost to, let's go back. When you lost to McNeese and you lost to Northeastern, it's like, okay, we've seen this happen before, and you go win national championships. In fact, the last 2, like we brought it up, like this is a very similar loss. That's a very similar loss. Okay. But after you lost that game to Northeastern on Monday of last week, okay, then you go on the road and you lose against Louisiana Lafayette. Even that, I'm like, okay, well, it's a much improved baseball team. You go on the road. Okay, we're starting to get into some territory I don't like, but okay, it'd be all right. Then you get Friday and you're like, okay, this is the team that I'm ready to see. But you can't make excuses for Saturday and Sunday. Mm-mm. Those losses are concerning. And you're to a point now where, tough questions are going to be asked.
I think everybody's been, just because of the history, and we trust Jay Johnson, obviously, beyond a shadow of a doubt. Like, I think we've been tiptoeing through the last couple of weeks. Like, all right, it's not time yet. It's not time yet. It's not time yet. Well, I think it's probably it's time, like, to not hit a panic button, but to be actually concerned and worried. And I don't think anybody is, like, tuning in to hear, like, my, like, breakdown of X's and O's on baseball. But I can tell you what I don't see from this team currently is fight when your back's against the wall. I hadn't seen anybody, when a game is on a line, try to put a team on his back and make a play. And I know every sport is different in how that looks and what that looks like. But when a play is there to be made, when the situation arises, when a batter comes up to bat and you got guys in scoring position, the lack of fight that we are seeing from these teams in close games, in winnable games, and the lack of a guy that's stepping up and trying to and winning a game. I know everyone's trying, but executing
it's a fair criticism.
When your back is against the wall is concerning. And when you're LSU, defending national champions, and you've lost 4 of the last 5 non-conference games against small schools, that is a concern. Now, we get
who
it.
had, for Sacramento State, a really bad record. Northeastern, a really bad record. 2-win teams.
I think Sacramento State had been swept by every team that was.
Well, they have 2 wins coming into the weekend?
3.
Oh, sorry.
They had been swept at least.
I mean,
they had been swept at least 2 or 3 weekends.
Yeah, right.
Coming into this, and they come into your house and they win the series. It's inexcusable. And like we can make all the excuses we want and say, well, they're figuring it out. They're figuring out how to play. They're figuring out how to play together. It's early in the blah 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 blah. Like I don't care. Like you don't lose that series,
right?
And I know I get it. Like I'm not the baseball guy, but like I'm watching that and I see guys that aren't ready to step up into the light, into the limelight, and put the team on their back and make the play when the game matters. Who's the leader?
Yeah.
Who's driving these guys? I don't know. I hadn't seen it yet. Sure, you get some good pitching performances here and there. Yeah, the bats get hot Friday. So what? Next game, next at bat, whatever it is, it just seems that something's not clicking, and it's really frustrating for LSU fans because we do give this team the benefit of the doubt, and they have earned the benefit of the doubt. This program has, not this team. This program, this coach, the coaching staff, some of the players on this team, they've all earned the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
But with the LSU fans, and you saw it, you heard it last night from the fan, like you are losing that benefit of the doubt with every game you go out and you lay a stinker. Somebody's got to step up.
Yeah.
And it can't be the coaches. Like somebody's got to step up on that team and other people got to follow. Make a play.
Have a competitive at bat.
Yeah, I mean, my God.
Fight like hell at the plate.
My God, it just looks
I
like
had
they're
to turn
just.
the game off.
Yeah.
And it's not just like
It was like watching Little League.
you're just in the back going, no. That's so funny.
Wait, real quick. Sorry. This is the first time since 2007 that LSU has 5 non-conference losses before SEC play starts. So something is very uncharacteristic about this team.
I agree. Anytime you go back to when Flynn and I were in school for LSU baseball, it's not good because 1, that was a long time ago, and 2, that wasn't the golden age of LSU baseball when we were in school.
No, it wasn't.
So all of the above is bad. Good stat pool, though.
You were talking about like unenthusiastic at bats. Matt, remember with USJ about, hey, can we swing away on 3-0 counts? It's not just that. I watched so many meatballs down the middle. First pitch of the at bat, and they're standing there with the bat on their shoulder. They're standing there with the bat on their shoulder on the second. They get to an 0-2 count like that because they're just like, okay, I'm going to wait. I'm going to feel this guy out. And he's throwing 75 right across the plate. And they just act like they don't care.
I'm watching it, and it's like I agree. Like when you see those kind of bats, you're like on good teams, you're like, all right, that guy's super confident. That guy's about to explode. Then of course you take these competitive swings, and like you want these calm, cool, and collective batters like in the pros and like on your team. You're like, because that makes you feel good because they're about to do something really cool. They're about to explode. They're about to whip that bat around. But like it's these. They look calm, cool, and collective, but they just keep taking. And then when they swing, it's kind of like a super lazy swing.
I can't watch it.
I don't know.
I like physically cannot watch it. Yesterday I watched Daniel Harden get out on ball 4 and I had to turn it off. Yeah. I watched Zach York watch like 3 meatballs thrown his way and I can't do this.
I don't know how many strikes I've seen Zach York like this.
And they go hand in hand, right? They're standing there watching the easy pitches for the first 2. They're almost have to swing on that ball 4 at that point because they're down 0-2. And it's like she mentioned, you see them swinging on these pitches out of the zone, but early in the at-bat, they're letting the ones right across the plate just go right by them.
Mm-hmm. It's like that meme with that guy with a stick. Do something.
Yeah, literally.
Come on.
Yeah, only had 9 hits over the last 2 games of the series against the Sacramento State pitching staff that had really struggled. And I agree with everything that you said, Flynn, because as I'm watching the game, I'm kind of writing down – like 2023 had an incredible, talented roster. We all know that 1 and 2 pick in the draft. But it's like, where's the K Beloso? Like 2025, incredible, draft pick after draft pick. Like, where's the Ethan Fry? Like, where's that guy who's like the jump starter, the guy's going to get you going, give you competitive at bat.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to make it happen in the box.
Yeah.
I'm going to get this started. Like last year, how many times did Ethan Fry come up and we needed a play as like leadoff double?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It felt like every time he needed to do it, he did it.
And both those teams you're talking about lost either an embarrassing game, lost an embarrassing series. Like last year, they got 10-run rule. Like you learn things in losses, especially in baseball. It happens. Like you learn the things. It just seems like LSU's not learning anything from their losses. Right?
Yeah, it feels like they're not changing their approach at the plate at all.
Right.
They're not. The defense we've talked about has been like a pretty significant drop off from last season, and I am the type to. So baseball plays 56 games in a season, right? In a regular season.
Yep.
So I think that obviously you're going to be cold or you're going to be hot in those 56 games. So I don't want to say like LSU is done for, right? But it's hard for me to say anything positive until they do something positive, like.
Yep.
Right.
How about put the ball in play? Just put the ball in play. You don't have to drop a bomb every single time. And that's exactly, I told you, Sacramento State, let's see if the defense can keep up with the small ball that they're going to play and the situational hitting. That's really all you have to do.
Yeah, and Sacramento State didn't play clean in the field either the last 2 games that you lost. They had, a combined 3 errors in those games.
The one run you got yesterday with Braden Simpson, the only reason that continued is because there's a throwing error to first base on an easy routine play.
The third,
Yes, Zach York gets safe, and then a few batters later, Braden Simpson gets the RBI. Like, without that, you probably get shut out yesterday.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Well,
bad
you could take losing a series. Losing a series sucks, but what's bad about this one? Everybody was begging all week, hit the ball, hit the ball, hit the ball. You explode for 15 runs on Friday night. You're like, hey, Jake Brown, 3 home runs. Like Jay said, they're going to be in the batting cage. They're going to turn this around. And then, boom, right back to it Saturday and Sunday. I mean, completely.
Taylor, I hear what you say, but you can't lose a series to Sacramento State.
I understand.
You can drop a series, of course.
In general. But the way this
you
series
can't
started,
lose that series.
No.
The way this series started, you're so excited. You're like, okay.
You didn't want to lose a game.
You're back.
My God.
I mean, I was here and I was like, I believe we can and will sweep Sacramento State. Friday, that was looking really good.
Yeah.
And then Saturday and Sunday, oh my God.
Yeah, it was.
Physically was ill.
It's a bad weekend in the SEC.
Yeah, Vanderbilt.
I mean,
also.
Florida almost got swept by High Point.
Yeah.
Like they had to come back and
From
score.
who?
High Point in Virginia. They had to score 4, I believe, in the 9th just to avoid getting swept. Wright State took 2 of 3 from Tennessee. Tennessee walked off Wright State in their only win. Arkansas lost to Stetson. It was a weird weekend in SEC baseball.
Vandy also lost a series.
Yeah, they lost to somebody.
It
was a time change.
Had a losing record.
It was the time
It
change.
was a time change. There we go.
The small schools, small schools don't do time changes.
No,
We
That's right.
that.
You know what? LSU's fine, guys. I didn't even put that together. We only lost because of time change.
What about the
we're
losses
good.
before that?
So we're good. No, well, before
so back.
leading up to it, they were nervous for
It was a midweek. It didn't care.
It doesn't matter.
Ooh, I hate hearing that. God, I hate
Well,
hearing
this
that.
past week, it doesn't matter, Jake.
Hey, we played a game. We got in uniform and everything. Had the same lineup, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, well,
Cool.
I think you said something earlier, Alondra. It was like, it's not time to, not going to be worried too much because it is a long season. But if you don't change the way you attack a game, then you better be worried.
It's going to be
It's going to be a long season.
Yeah.
If that part that we discussed at the beginning of this segment, if you don't find some people and some leaders that are going to lead by example,
Jake Brown, I'm talking to you.
Exactly.
Kate Arambidi, I'm talking to you.
Maybe we just need Stanfield.
We do.
Well, Jake was talking about the guys that come up with timely hits. At times, Jake Brown's that guy. It's just he's inconsistent as well. But
it can't just be one guy. It's got to be.
Sure.
It's got to be one guy that feeds everybody else.
Yeah.
Well,
and we've seen that with the team.
In the midweek, it was like, your 2 guys at the leadoff, Derek Curiel and Jake Brown, they were 5 for 7. Yeah, they scored 0 runs because everybody else behind them was inconsistent.
Yeah, and I don't know. It's been a long time since I've been in a dugout with the spikes on.
Yeah.
But when you started having errors on the field, who's that guy that people are a little scared of when they come back to the dugout?
Right.
Yeah.
There's got to be somebody. That's just me. I know, football guy. Got it.
No, I was
Meathead.
that way too.
Got it. Somebody when they have an error, they got to be nervous about somebody or a group of people on that team, and it can't just be the coach.
Right.
Who are those guys? LSU got to find those guys.
It has to be somebody like Jake Brown.
Yeah,
it has
it's
to be
gotta
somebody
be.
like Cade Beatty, even Stephen Milam. Like those guys need to step
Turiel's
up.
got. I know it's not his personality, but it needs to be
Yeah.
Jake Brown.
for this team.
He sees him coming in. Jake's like, hey, come see me. Locker room. Now. Need to talk.
In football, you don't even get that pleasantry.
Yeah.
Just like
Baseball's, a little
start
bit more
off from the
gentlemanly.
very beginning. Vanderbilt, let's go back to February the 27th. They lose to UC Irvine. The next day, they lose to Arizona. Those are two really good baseball teams. They lose to Oregon. So 3 losses in a row there. Really, those are good teams. They lost to Central Arkansas. So they lost 4 in a row. They beat Troy 4-1. And then they did actually win the weekend, but they lost one of the games to North Dakota State. So they have, 5 losses in their last 8 games. So Vanderbilt kind of limping into this series as well. Again, SEC did not have a great weekend. It was a bad weekend.
That makes me feel a little bit better. Not a lot.
I think Vanderbilt's still going to be better than Sacramento State.
Who'd Florida lose to? High Point?
High Point in Virginia. Yeah, they almost got swept.
Isn't Braden Simpson from High Point?
I think so.
Yeah.
Only reason I know anything about High Point is because E.J. Manuel's sister played basketball there.
Shout out High Point.
Texas is still very dominant in the that's the only team in
playing
the
good
SEC
baseball.
that didn't.
Yeah.
They're playing really good baseball.
Yeah, Texas at USC. USC's 15-0.
Yeah.
So those teams have good players that are playing good.
Yeah.
Okay. We got to figure that out. We got good players. They just got to play good.
Dylan Volantis is over here with like a .49 ERA.
Is that good?
I'd say that's pretty good.
All right,
Okay.
all right.
Strong to quite
Who's he
strong.
facing, though? Like Sac State?
Where is it? Yeah, all 9-3 Sac State
Too soon.
or 3-9.
3-9,
I mean,
yeah.
3-9. I wish it was 9-3.
For real.
Make me feel a little bit better.
Close now.
Still not great, but
5-10.
so you got to travel after a midweek game against Creighton. You got to travel to Vanderbilt, a team also that is not playing very good right now. And man, you need to find something. You got to find. And I agree. Like that was going to be my criticism too. Exactly what Flynn said. Like you got to find the guy. You got to find some juice. You got to be competitive at the plate. You got to be competitive on the mound. Like Gavin Guidry had 1 walk coming into it and 3 walks. Like immediately, right? That's not being competitive on the mound. Now, is he a competitive person? Yeah, if you've ever watched him. But there's different ways to be competitive. You've got to give yourself an opportunity, give yourself a chance. And just right now, LSU baseball not doing that. All right, we'll come back to baseball in a little bit. We'll take a break now. More OTB when we come back here live from the Reza Kane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to centralplumbing.org, centralplumbing.org, not only in Central and the entire greater Baton Rouge area. We are talking to you, that 24/7 emergency service number, 225-500-0774, 225-500-0774. And that's even during the game is what I like to say sometimes. But maybe
Sometimes
that
you got to
changes.
flush it.
But either way, they will be there for you. Go to the website today, see what they can do for you in the remodel game as well. That's centralplumbing.org.
That's what we do as LSU sports fans. We just got to flush this past weekend. And if you can't flush it, give Central Plumbing a call. The plumbing experts in the greater Baton Rouge area. It doesn't matter if it's commercial, doesn't matter if it's residential. They are the experts. And the Payne family, they've been doing it a long time. So it doesn't matter. Any job, doesn't matter how big, doesn't matter how small, how complicated, whatever it is. They have seen it. They are experienced. They are the professionals, and they can get you back up and running. So go check them out, centralplumbing.org.
Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn. Presented by Bayou Automotive.
finally play Alice in Chains.
Oh.
Yeah, my bad. Should definitely play them more often.
Hello. We're back.
Hell yeah.
You probably heard Michelle there on the rejoin.
Yeah.
Shout out Bayou Automotive.
Shout out
If you've been
Michelle.
looking for a new ride or maybe upgrading your current one, you got to go check out our friends over at Bayou Automotive. One-stop shop for your Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a huge selection of quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. So whether you need a tough truck, a family SUV, or just something reliable for the daily drive, they've got something for every lifestyle, every budget, and doesn't just stop at the sale. Certified service team can handle everything from oil changes to major repairs to keep you rolling. And I will say, after our meeting with Bayou Automotive, Matthew,
My gosh.
easy was the word that kind of stood out. I mean, when you start talking about if you buy from Bayou Automotive and you need to repair or something happens, they will literally come and get your vehicle, bring you a vehicle while they're working on it, and then bring your vehicle back to you. That's easy.
Yeah.
If you buy from them, right? Say you're in Baton Rouge and you go online, you find a vehicle and you want to buy, and you don't have time maybe to drive down to Laplace. They'll drive it up to you. We'll drop it off to you. Easy was the thing that I took away from our meeting with Bayou Automotive. So very fired up to have them sponsor our Monday shows here. Let's go, Bayou
Let's
Automotive.
go. Every single Monday.
Monday.
You know what's cool? When I was impressed with?
Me?
The Black Widow truck.
The Black Widow truck's awesome.
Me.
Huh? Yeah.
How are you saying?
Their dealership's in Laplace, but like only like 20% of their business, probably roughly, is like around the 80% of the business is from the North Shore, from Baton Rouge, Lafayette. Because like you don't have to go into the dealership to buy a car. It's like, call them, let's exchange. Like you can go on people's website. You know kind of what you're looking for. You know what you want, and then
You build
the
on
whole
the website.
process, the trade-in deal, everything. It's just impressive. I think they got 8 full-time drivers just always driving cars. Boom, 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 everywhere. Killing it. Love it.
As we were having our meeting, Alondra was on the computer looking up cars, and she's like, dude.
I want that Black Widow. I'm like, this is sick. He's like, can you calm down over there?
No, that's great.
We're in a
Great. We're
professional
fired up.
meeting.
No, and I'm more like, damn, this car's sick, bro. I mean, look up the Black Widow and tell me
It
that's not
is.
sick. Look it up,
It
Tay
is, yeah. Look it up.
What is it?
Black Widow truck.
Yeah, you check it out. You can just like keep it up there while we're talking because it's worth it.
Speaking of Black Widows,
Oh no.
I hate when you do that. I
hate
never know
it.
where it's gonna go.
What experience did you have here, Matt?
I was it was probably late last spring, summer. I was doing a little cleaning outside. Well, I looked under a chair.
You saw one?
First time I'd ever seen the red hourglass.
Really? I've never seen one in person, I don't think. Look
And
at
then
that.
It wasn't as cool as that. My
Sick.
God.
And then all of a sudden, I started just
leave that up.
turning over things and kept seeing some Black Widows.
Multiple?
Multiple Black Widows. Now I know what their eggs look like. I got an eye for it now. And I told Lacey, I was like, babe, they live here now with their family. So
Yeah,
it's time
y'all
to get
gotta move out.
Time to go ahead and get on out.
It's time for y'all to burn
They're
the
the
house
captain
down.
now.
They
Yeah.
live here with their families and children and grandchildren. So
Matt, by the way, this weekend I read that if you kill coyotes, they just make more coyotes because they control their own population.
Okay.
So when you're trying to get rid of them, just keep that in mind.
we just got to kill them all.
Yeah,
That makes it.
kill all
If
of them.
there is
You're
none
good.
left, there is none to make more.
It's true.
That's fair. I can't argue that.
You could even leave one.
That's cruel.
That's true.
You could even leave one
as long as it's
because it can't reproduce by itself.
true.
You don't even
find
have
a
to
way.
kill
As
them all.
long as it's not already with child.
Yeah.
You have to leave a male then. Make sure it's a male.
Leave a male, just to be safe.
Be on the safe side, yeah. So the house when we were closing on our house, this was not our house. The people who were selling us the house, they had to move to Kansas or something because they wanted to follow their son. He had
Not
graduated,
here, up
he had
in
graduated
Kansas.
college, got a job out
yeah.
there. They were retired, so they're like, all right, we'll just follow him. So they move out there, and they were telling us at closing the house that they had already like agreed to buy. Apparently, like in the attic, was infested by like brown recluse spiders.
Yeah.
And they wound up not being able to buy it, wouldn't pass inspection. So they were like, yeah,
Because
we're
of
actually gonna go live
spiders?
with they're like, we're going to go live with our son for a week. We're closing on a different house now. They're like, we had one already bought, but
I've never heard of a house failing inspection because of venomous
It was apparently
spiders.
like bad. Because like they had bought it. Whoever did the original inspection didn't do a good job. Another inspector came in right before close and was like, "You shouldn't buy this house." So they had to sell before they even moved in. So be careful, Matt.
So we also had next to the black widow spiders, brown recluses as well. So your boy here just waged war. I had no regard for life when it came to spiders. I was smashing, spraying, pinching, poking,
Pinching.
everything. Pouring hot water. Didn't matter. Any way to get them dead. They were scary.
Get
The good news is if
Get
you
a
get
cigarette
bit,
lighter
Black
and
Widow's
a hairspray
crazy.
can.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So I also have like this little propane tank that has a torch.
Don't you have a flamethrower?
I do have a flamethrower, probably a little aggressive around the house.
Yeah, I guess
that's
so.
for
To
outside
just
use.
throw those flames. But like the torch
Use that for
with
the
like
coyotes.
Yeah,
Burn
flamethrower,
'em to death?
coyotes, propane torch, spiders.
wow.
Yeah.
I don't like the smell of burnt hair though.
Baton Rouge man gets arrested for burning coyotes with his flamethrower. Former
You
Green
see
Bay
me-
Packer
You
quarterback.
see me just like walking through the woods.
They got a picture of Matt.
have made fire.
They got a picture of Matt's mugshot. He's like camo face paint, like just ready.
Smiling.
Oh my god.
Sideways hat.
Oh god. All right. So when we come back, one of the members of the 2019 LSU football team just got some dollar bills.
Let's go.
And he was a target potentially for the New Orleans Saints, but he is not going to be hitting the open market. We'll tell you who that is and what he got paid when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to getgordon.com. Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. I mean, the website is set up for your success. You can have a chat with a live agent right there on the homepage. You can check out cases they can handle for you in the courtroom. You can check out cases they've already handled for your neighbor in the courtroom. You also can go to any major social media. At Get Gordon's always going to be the handle there to see what they're doing throughout the local communities in Louisiana, to see what's up with the G team. A lot of new members of the G team with your favorite athletes in Louisiana. Speaking of Louisiana, your area code followed by the 8s. Call the 8s. It's going to be great. 888-8888. Get Gordon and get it done.
Call the 8s. It's going to be great. Fantastic. Well done, sir. Get Gordon. GetGordon.com. 888-8888. If you have been injured, and it doesn't matter where, if you've been injured in a car accident, a little fender bender, maybe you've been hurt on the job, well, give them a call. Let them fight for you. Let them get exactly what you deserve. Don't do it alone. GetGordon.com.
Off the bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn. Presented by Bayou Automotive.
All right, welcome back in OTB, live from the Raising Cane studio. Again, our Monday shows brought to you by Bayou Automotive. Fired up to have them on the squad, just like the Houston Texans are fired up to keep Ed Ingram on their squad. He will not be hitting free agency.
Boy, Eddie.
He signs a 3-year, $37.5 million deal to stay with the Houston Texans. He would have been one of the top-ranked interior offensive linemen in free agency this year. As I said, like the Saints certainly would have been interested in his services, but Houston said, "Not so fast, my friend. You aren't going anywhere." Ed was a great player here at LSU. He's made a really good career for himself in the National Football League as well. So congratulations to Ed Ingram, 3 years, $37.5 million.
Hey, if you think about it, $37.5 million. He's saving about $1 million in state taxes right there.
He is. So, like, to begin his career, like, he had some ups and downs with the Vikings. Like, at one time, he even got benched, and he found his way to Houston, and he has certainly found his way again. And he was, I believe, his second-round pick in 2022, and he did a really nice job. 12th lowest pressure rate among guards in the NFL. So, certainly revived his career there. He's appeared in 62 games, 55 starts in the National Football League, and he gets a big payday. So congratulations. Always enjoyed interviewing Ed. Always was gracious with his time there. So.
And I think the Texans, like Saints fans, people in Louisiana, like if you're looking for another team to like semi-cheer for, it's the Texans geographically speaking. Yeah. They always have LSU players. They're in the AFC. Like
got a bunch.
It's a no-lose situation cheering for the Texans.
Yeah, the Texans have given former LSU players $77.5 million over the last week. So shout out to the Texans.
Go Texans.
All right, we'll take a break. Much more coming back your way. Hour number 2 of OTB.
Off the bench.